New year, new movies. Let's talk about it. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brandon Aries, and welcome to The Sanctuary. Spring is here, which means pave the way for summer blockbusters. You see how that works? Not really, me neither. This week was CinemaCon 2025, and I have a few things to say because there are some banging projects that I want to talk about here. So, without further ado, let's talk movie. And this week, CinemaCon 2025. I forgot to sleep. For that extra measure, we got to start it off with what felt like the biggest news for me. As you can tell from the background, Spider-Man 4 has a title, A Brand New Day. Ooh, look at that title work. It's bringing me back right to my childhood. Seeing that title just really reminded me of Scott Johnson's work with Spider-Man. Just that nostalgia of being a kid. Ooh, I'm so excited for this to come out. We got a new look at Karate Kid Legends, so if you're big into Cobra Kai or the whole Karate Kid universe that they've done so well in creating now, you're going to want to see this movie. A new trailer was shown for 28 Years Later, the 28 Days Later sequel, and sequels are pretty popular. I will preface this now for this CinemaCon, but I'm not complaining. And then to do a double dose, you understand what I said? Double dose! Beyond the Spider-Verse was announced for a release date of 2027. Trust me, I would love to have this movie, but if they're going to take their time and they're going to make it the best experience possible for a Spider-Man movie, then I am strapped in, I am ready, I am patient. But hurry up though. Okay, just kidding. Take your time. It looks like we're getting a biopic of the Beatles, which has an interesting cast. Usually these musical biopics do pretty well. I would say I'm going to watch it. I'm not a huge fan of the Beatles, but I'll give it a shot. We get a fresh look at James Gunn's Superman. I'm excited. It looks bright. It looks like Superman, which is like, ooh. Now You See Me is getting a third movie. Now You See Me, Now You Don't. I feel like I've seen both of these Now You See Me movies. Like, I feel like it's just randomly on, or someone's just like, oh yeah, let's watch that. And I'm like, you know what? Fine, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. But if there's a third one, I might as well make the choice this time. Like, you know what? Let's go see it. We got an announcement about John Wick 5 and some more spin-offs to come out of this franchise, which isn't really surprising, but exciting. I mean, John Wick 3 is probably the best one, although I did like John Wick 4. The review is up there. We have a new Hunger Games coming out. The Hunger Games Sunrise of the Reaping. Now, it looks like it might be the continuation of the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is pretty good. And the card is up here if you're trying to watch that too. But this was slated for November of 2026. Day 3 gave us a new look at The Accountant 2. Now, I just recently saw The Accountant 1 for the first time, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So this has me hyped and excited for number 2. You got John Bernthal, you got Ben Affleck coming back. Ooh, especially John Bernthal coming after like Punisher with Born Again. Don't threaten me with a good time. Chris Hemsworth, Mark Ruffalo, and Halle Berry star in a buddy cop comedy called Crime 101. I'm curious to see how Hemsworth and Halle Berry work off each other, and then that little implementation of a little bit of Mark Ruffalo in your life. Never can go wrong with that.
Yeah, Mark Ruffalo.
Andrew Garfield is starring beside Julia Roberts and Ayo Edebiri in a new movie called After the Hunt. Allegedly, it looks really uncomfortable, a little bit tense, a little thrilling. So I'm excited, and you know, I gotta support the spider guy. You know, Andrew Garfield. Come on now. Ryan Gosling gave a first look at his new Project Hail Mary. Now, when Ryan Gosling gets serious for movies, you're hooked. You're intrigued. I mean, Drive is one of my favorite movies from him. One of my favorite movies of all time. But he barely says anything. He can give so much with so little, which is like perfect for an actor. Best believe I'm gonna see this. Wicked for Good, that's the Wicked sequel that's coming out. And if you're big into the musical or you liked Wicked, which I enjoyed, the review is up here. All right, I was kind of nervous about this one, but at the same time, I'm pretty excited. And that's Megan 2. I did watch Megan 1, which was interesting. I didn't think there would be a sequel. But not only is there a sequel, there's a spin-off. Soulmate. I don't really know about this one. I'm a little nervous. Megan kind of surprised me, so why not Soulmate? Bring on the horror, bring on the thrills, because Black Phone 2 was revealed, and Ethan Hawke just, He does this so well, and I'm so excited to see what they put together for this sequel telling. Jurassic World Rebirth having some revealed footage starring Mahershala Ali and Scarlett Johansson. I don't know about these movies anymore. I feel like I got excited, but I mean, if you still like big monster with dinosaurs and running humans, like, oh, we need help. No, we don't. We made this ourselves. We're gonna see this movie. Let's face it. But what we're probably not gonna see, but I still want to talk about it, is Avatar: Fire and Ash. Do people still feel like that burning to want more of Avatar? Am I in the minority? Because I liked the first one. I thought it was okay, but I wasn't like big on the hype train. And then Way of Water came out. I don't really care for this anymore. Now Fire and Ash is coming. If you're gonna see it, kudos to you. We got new footage of Fantastic Four: The First Steps, and dude, when I tell you, for a Fantastic Four movie, I haven't been so hyped. I am hyped because this is gonna be like the start that leads us into Doomsday. Sign me up. We got another quick little look at Thunderbolts just a month before its premiere, and I am excited. A lot of people are comparing it to Suicide Squad. I disagree. I still think that they're going to make it their own unique way. And I mean, let's not compare, shall we? Coming back around to musical biopics, Deliver Me From Nowhere, a biopic on the musical artist Bruce Springsteen, starring Jeremy Allen White. This was an interesting casting, but it looks good, so I am curious. Entering back into the realm of sci-fi, we got another Predator movie, Predator Badlands, and from what they've said about it, it's going to be different from Prey. I think the Predator franchise as of late has been doing pretty good. We got debut footage of Tron Ares, and it's so good to see Jeff Bridges back for this. Just the fact that he's been in this since the beginning, and now it could potentially come to an end, or they could expand on it. I liked Tron Legacy. I was down for it. I mean, the Daft Punk, like, hello. And then Jeff Bridges still coming back and being a wholesome part of this franchise. I'm excited. Oh my God. My sister used to love this movie. She had it in a DVD case when we were kids. That was Freaky Friday. And now, years later, we got Freakier Friday. And guess what? Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are returning. So my sister's got to be like beside herself, shook right now. Then we got another clip at Lilo and Stitch, the live action version. And I'm not going to lie, it looks good. Am I hooked? Maybe. As many of you know, I'm a huge fan of Edgar Wright, and he's coming out with a new film, The Running Man, and it's got an ensemble cast. To name a few, we have Coleman Domingo, who's doing really good right now. We got Glenn Powell, and then we have Josh Brolin. Edgar Wright's way of storytelling just does something in my brain that says, whew, this is gonna be a bang. Naked Gun is getting a reboot with Liam Neeson. Huh? Why didn't I know about this? Why do I want to know more? Then to close out, we have Mission Impossible: Final Reckoning. I have seen the Mission Impossible movies since I was a child, and to think that this is all potentially coming to an end, and Tom Cruise is still in this with all the crazy ass stunts that he's done for this movie, for everything that he's given to this franchise, it's coming to an end. And it's sad, but it's wholesome and it's cathartic. That is CinemaCon 2025. What movie was announced that you are most excited for? I want you to put it down below in the comments. It's movie season, y'all. Let's get it. In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.